Very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of World Association for Small and Medium Enterprises and Career Hub, I am Megha Chadda. Heartily welcome all distinguished guests and eminent speakers to Virtual Education Fair and Conference from 16th and 17th October 2020 to witness the change and share their experiences in distinguished fields. I thank you for contributing their valuable and precious time to make available for event. My special thanks to Mr. Shakleen Chai, founder and MD Career Hub, for partnering WASME in this webinar. We also welcome Mr. Shakleen Shahi, founder and MD, Director Career Hub Education, and Ms. Meena Shahi, who is gold medalist in MSc Statistics from AMU. She has completed MPhil in Statistics from Aligarh Muslim University and is currently the Director and Career Advisor at Career Hub. They have taken the initiative to come up with this platform to address the concerns of the youth today and provide them the best expert advice. I also welcome all the dignitaries who have taken out valuable time to participate in the virtual conference. Let me brief about WASME, a global organization having member representatives in more than 100 countries, spearheading the cause and development and promotion of SMEs worldwide through policy advocacy, information dissemination, conferences, seminars, events, trainings, publication, network linkages, and many more since 1980. WASME has the consultative and observer status of United Nations. There are challenges. In the new emerging scenario, academic schedules have been radically disrupted. Most students have limited computer access. Wi-Fi is kind of spotty and erratic. There is a lot of electricity outage and synchronous virtual classes are very stressful for teachers not used to working and technology. The ITs also shifted to conducting online classes and sharing study materials and audio files with students over the internet. The faculty members are available online during interactive sessions for students to clear their doubts. I'm not going in detail as we have esteemed guests to discuss on topic future of the internet industry beyond 2020. Let me introduce esteemed panelists Mr. Sandeep Marwa and Dr. Sanjeev Layak. Sandeep Marwa is the president at Marwa Studios, Chancellor AAFT, University of Media and Art. He is basically like six-time international record holder in media. He's producer of 2,900 short films, giving opportunity to more than 10,000 filmmakers around the world. Director of a film school for 27 years, churned out 19,000 media professionals hailing from 145 countries of the world. Designed 55 courses in media. Designed 10 international festivals. President of AAFT, Festival of Short Digital Films, for the 105 time in 27 years. Shown around 2,300 films from 100 countries. The only festival which happens 4 times in a year. The only festival to reach 105th edition, given opportunity to 2,300 new directors to showcase their doubt. Let me brief about Dr. Sanjeev Layak. He's PhD, MBA, MPhil, BSc honors. He's currently working as the executive secretary at World Association for Small and Medium Enterprises. WASME is an international organization, NABED certified by QCI, Government of India, having members in 112 countries with United Nations Consultative Observer status, headquartered at Noida Film City, India, looking after global operations. He have around 25 years of rich experience in strategy, research, consultancy project. May I invite Mr. Sandeep Barwa and Dr. Sanjeev Layak to share their valuable comment. Handing over mic to the moderator. Meena ma'am, thank you so much. Mic over to you.
Kindly unmute.
Thank you, Megha, for this very appreciating introduction of both our
Guess they really did all this. Even these words are less to describe their contribution to both the world. Thank you very much, Megha. And I would begin with first thanking you, Mr. Sandeep Marma and Mr. Sanjeev Laik, for taking out the time from your very busy schedule. Indeed, the schedules are very busy nowadays because of the ongoing webinars and conferences. I thank both of you for taking the time out for our conference.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. And we are delighted to have you here today. So let's begin. The COVID-19 pandemic has brought many challenges to every walk of life. And yet alternates have been used by the people to overcome these challenges. So, hello. So Sandeep sir, I would like, since you are closely associated with the film industry, would you honor us by sharing your profound knowledge and tell us how the film industry has risen to this challenge?
Wonderful. Thank you very much for giving me this beautiful opportunity to be with Vasne and part of this beautiful 2 days conference. Let me just give you a fair, good idea about the whole industry before we get into any of the discussions. I'm recollecting two lines कि सभी दिशाओं से शुभ सुंदर भाव विचार भरे नित अंतर पुण्य धरा बन जाए स्वर्ग ये मेरे यत्नों से करुणा का. See, whether it is north, south, east or west, whether you're in India or abroad, whether you're on the top of the hill or you're standing at a seashore, whether you are in a lush green garden and looking at some colorful flowers, or maybe looking at the most beautiful woman on earth. But the fact is, there are two things which are much more beautiful than what you can see with your naked eyes. And these two things are your thinking and your feelings. And the best part is that both the things are right within you. So let's pray on this beautiful day. Hey, Lord, give me good thinking, give me good feelings so that I can do good deeds. And through my good karmas, I would love to convert this earth into heaven. Now, let me clarify you, my dear friends, that the whole media and entertainment industry is based on these two major principles: the thinking out of the box and feelings. That means supporting yourself with the help of emotions. This is what media and entertainment industry is all about. So let me come down to this industry. I'm very happy when you make a sum total of all the industries on this earth. You'll be surprised that glamour industry is the biggest industry on this earth. But when it comes to India, we are the sixth biggest industry. I mean, till 2019, we have touched something like 2,35,000 crore rupees turnover. Our targets for 2023 is something like 3,05,000 crore, which we're hoping now probably will come back, though pandemic has hurt this industry very badly. Now, when I say media and entertainment industry, it is very important for people to understand. I'm talking about print, radio, television, cinema, OTT, events, theme parks, music, media education, and all that. This is what media and entertainment industry is all about. Now, when I say print, then we have something like 40,000 newspapers in this country, 4,000 magazines, and it's a beautiful and unbelievable network of print media. When I say radio station, there are 325 radio stations which are working right now, which covers the commercial radio station as well as the community radio station. Then we have television, we have 950 channels, and out of which something like 400 news channels we have, probably highest in the world, and 28 different languages. Cinema, yes, you know it. We are the largest film producing country in the world, and we make something like 2,000 films in a year. We have 11,000 theaters in this country. Around about 1.5 crore people watch cinema every day, and we sell something like 5 billion tickets every year. Now, these are the statistics till 2019. I'm coming back to the current position. And when the new platforms like OTT have emerged, when I say events, then something like 100,000 auditoriums, small, big, open. We have these kind of theaters in this country to perform anything and everything. And we are one of the most colorful countries of the world when it comes to culture. Well, roughly I can say that around about 10 million people, they're working in this industry, and this industry is supporting another 10 million people who are part of hospitality, tourism, engineering, food and catering, interior designing, fashion, electronics, electricals, information technology. This media and entertainment industry is supporting another 1 crore of people. So imagine 2 crore of people of this country, they are somehow connected to this beautiful and the most glamorous industry on the earth. Well, the fact is that pandemic has definitely hurt this industry. But imagine when India was going through recession, this was the only industry which was growing at the rate of 12%. And pre-pandemic, when India is not doing well, everybody knows about it. Economically, we're not doing very well, and the growth rate in India was only 3 to 4% per annum. Even at that time, media and entertainment industry was growing at the rate of 7%. Now, why? Because this is one industry which is full of passionate people, honest, hardworking, and people who really want to achieve their targets. And the best part is that the whole industry is nothing but a part of Vasmi, I can say, because we have tiny, small, medium people, the organizations, and they are not very large or a large scale or a heavy duty kind of a thing, let me tell you. Now, when pandemic came in, the worst part is that around all the theaters, 11,000 theaters, they had to be closed down. Only 15th October, government has passed the resolution and they have been opened, but then I think it's going to take a lot of time to win the confidence of the people and to come back to theater to watch cinema, which has already given a loss of more than 20,000 crore rupee collection in cinema itself. If I'm not wrong, the whole industry has suffered more than the loss of almost 1 lakh crore collection, because all auditoriums are closed, all theaters are closed, there is no event taking place. And I mean, there is nothing which is happening. The whole entertainment has come down from outdoor to indoors. But see, the people who are passionate in this industry, if I give you the figure, you'll be surprised that the radio station business has grown 73% in pandemic. Can you imagine? The news channel, they have grown by 40% during this pandemic. The gaming and the business which is connected to IT and apps has grown 700% in this last 7-8 months. But on the other hand, obviously, we have suffered in cinema, we have suffered in events, almost a loss of 100,000 crore. It's a setback. I don't know when this whole loss is going to get covered by the industry, but then yes, we have very high hopes. We have absolutely do and die ready for this industry. And I'm sure with the opening of next year's, thing will be better. And by next August, which I hope, things will be normal as far as operations are concerned. Now, this is just to give you an idea about the whole setup. And I'm happy that even in this kind of environment, our Honorable Chief Minister of UP has gone out of way to announce the phase 2 of Noida Film City. Phase 1 was made by us way back in 1988. Now the phase 2 is coming up in UP, and I'm sure which is a wonderful sign of prosperity in this country as well as in this industry, media and entertainment industry. So we are hoping very well in the next few years.
Thank you very much, sir, for these valuable inputs. Otherwise, everyone will be in wake what's going on in the film industry. It's really doing a good job. Thank you very much for your valuable inputs. Now, I would like to ask Mr. Sanjeev Layak, sir. Welcome, sir, on board.
Thank you.
Welcome, sir. And since you are here with us today and you have the privilege of working with these small scale industries, you're working closely with the small and medium enterprises. Can you please shine some light on how small scale industries have emerged from this pandemic and what advice would you give to those who would like to begin their startups during this time?
Oh, thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I congratulate first the Career Hub for creating such a knowledgeable platform to interact with valuable participants over here. As Mr. Marwa has already said the tone of this discussion, as I represent WASME, World Association for Small and Medium Enterprises. We are the facilitator for MSMEs across globe. As you know that three pillars of the businesses of the MSMEs, one is the credit, technology and the market. This pandemic has already disrupted whole world and MSMEs are no exception. As the topic is media and entertainment, and it is also the no exception. As you know that entertainment is the fourth essential after food, clothes, and shelter. And this pandemic has already disrupted the whole economy. And a few days back, there was economic situation like GDP. It was contracted by 24%. Now, what is the solution for that? This pandemic has already hampered all the life as well as the economy, and very difficult to have the businesses, including MSMEs. As you know that MSMEs are the backbone of our economy. They contribute to 45% of the exports, 30% to the GDP, creating 70 to 80% of the employment. As Mr. Marwa has already suggested that the media and entertainment, they are creating lots of employment and all. Now, the question is that whether this will be the good industry in the future also. I will be just sharing two facts that have been already shared by the international organization. One is the International Monetary Fund. Indian economy to contract by 10.3% in 2020 and to bounce back with 8.8% growth in 2021. This is the hope for us. Again, another statistics I'm just sharing you by Morgan Stanley, Chetan Ayadi, he's the MD. Morgan Stanley's V-shaped global recovery call is very much on track. So these are the inputs. They will give some hope to us, the MSMEs. They have been severely hit by this pandemic, and with this, the entertainment and media MSMEs, they have been suffered. As government has already opened up so many sectors, as well as the media and entertainment, the movies and theaters. So we are just hoping for the best, and we can also bounce back. That is the as you know that our culture is very easy to just interact with the people. The physical events are already not there, but culture is we need to just interact with them in an event or any kind of celebrations over there. They have been already stopped. Now government has already allowed some of the events and all the other gatherings and all, so that we can have a good number of events, as well as we can again bounce back with good result. Again, I'm just sharing another what would be the trend, what are the challenges over there, and what is the impact of this pandemic on this particular industry, and how MSMEs have already been impacted. Deloitte has suggested that digital media trends and survey more respondents indicated that they have at least one streaming video subscription, that is the 69%. Then possesses a traditional TV, pay TV subscription, that is 65%. As you are very much aware of that, TV viewers in 2018, they significantly fell to less than 300 million. And at the same time, the number of OTT viewers grew up to 198 million. So what are the challenges in this 2020 post-pandemic? That is the very, very important part. As means restrictions of the physical attendance in events, fear of getting infected, no vaccine yet, public gatherings already been restricted, travel restriction from one place to another internationally, and even within countries, poor digital infrastructure, electricity outrage, again the Wi-Fi speed horrible, distancing, sanitization. These are the various types of challenges are being faced by this MSME media and entertainment industry. And what are the impact? This is the severely impacted in the mental health of the people. It is again means people are getting frustrated because they are not getting a good number of business and the smooth business. Lots of restrictions are there, declining in revenue as well as the profit. One layer of the MSME, they have been severely hit and they will be vanished from this pandemic. And MSMEs are the worst hit. Lots of businesses are being already shut up. Again, what will be the future? Way forward? Shift from physical to digital to blended. As this event is already being organized virtual, and I have the invitation from the ICBP. They are organizing event blended, virtual as the physical. Now I'm just giving you one statistic so that you can better understand about this shift. In 2012, the time spent on the mobile engaging with media was 1.6 hours a day. In 2018, that number had more than doubled to 3.3 hours a day. So this is a shift of digital consumption because of the deployment of the 5G platform and other things already there. Lots of media and startups, they are already coming with their innovative app and all. And all the Zoom meetings are already there. We have already got the Zoom meeting. So in media and entertainment, MSMEs, we can just classify into three things. They are very, very important. Streaming is very, very important. Then the production and creativity and digital takeover. So as Mr. Marva has already talked about the OTT platform. The OTT platform is very, very important and they are growing very rapidly. OTT video content is becoming the most important way that people watch movies nowadays. Excuse me. Now, I was just experiencing in my home, my daughters are already watching movies of Sushant, recently released on OTT platform. And they were very much satisfied with these types of the digital content they were just passing to them. The OTT and the platforms like Disney Hotstar, Amazon Prime, G5, Sony Live, and other Netflix. As far as the data is concerned, you mentioned that OTT platform, $20.1 billion in 2017, they have been already, they will reach to $30.6 billion by 2020. So huge opportunities are there. And the MSMEs, they have to redesign their businesses. Very, very important after this pandemic. So gaming and other AR, VR and all other means apps already there. They will be the new normal in this pandemic. Means in media and entertainment. Thank you.
Well, I just want to add on to it. Very important to note when we talk about new media. Now we have almost more than 100 crore mobiles in India. That's the best part. And out of which 40%, 120 crore mobile, out of which 40% mobiles are smartphones. That means 48 crore phones are carrying internet connection, and they have become a one major segment identity. It's a territory for anything you want to do now. And I'm happy that today the whole education system has come online, which is a very big revolution in this country, all over the world actually. And students are learning through mobile phones. That's the best part. Even student from a KG first to the postgraduate student. This is a revolution right now, and that has given so much importance to internet and to mobile and smartphones.
Yes.
Thank you, Sanjeev sir and Mahava sir, for sharing such an important piece of information with all of us. Surely the world is accepting this change. And thanks for sharing these important inputs with us, especially the statistics. Statistics say a lot. Again, I would like to say my heartfelt thanks to Mahava sir and Sanjeev sir for giving us such important inputs, even though the session was for a very short duration. We needed more time from you, Asju. So it would be more helpful for all of us. But even though the session was for a very short duration, the knowledge and the experiences and the inputs shared by both of you, they really are very important for all of us, and they surely give us a hope that raat ke baad phir savera hai and world is not going to stop at this junction. That, once again, I would like to say my heartfelt thanks to both of you, to Sanjeev sir and Mahava sir, for taking out their valuable time and coming to our session. Thank you very much, sir, for coming to our session.
Thank you.